Jim Roof. Does everybody know why we're in the pickle we're in? I didn't find out. I've met with FEMA 4 different meetings, and I didn't find out until after the 3rd meeting. We had hail damage. Well, first of all, there was a little bit of a leak, and the contractor that raised the roof on the racquetball went up to check why we had the leak and noticed that we had hail damage. So they in turn informed the insurance company. The insurance company sent the adjuster out. The adjuster went up there and said, well, we're not going to pay this because the contractor used shingles when he put the roof on. Well, the contractor adamantly stated, and I think most of us would agree, where do you buy used shingles unless you go to the dump or somebody else has dumped the old shingles? No. Yeah, exactly. So we went back and forth. Apparently they did at the time. This was all prior to any of us being on the board. Anyway, they came to a conclusion then that, okay, we're only going to settle for partial amounts. Okay, so that's why the money that we got from the insurance company to replace the roof did not cover it. The insurance company and the adjuster's suggestion was go back to the manufacturer and tell them and see if you can get the rest of the money out of the manufacturer for defective shingles. Meaning they're they're guaranteed for 30 years. Okay, so if you look on Dwayne Clausen's estimate, he's using either hail. Well, no, but they were curling up or whatever during that time, and so look, I'm reading and interpreting what was said both from the insurance company and from the board the meeting. So anyway, to make a long story short, we met with FEMA. FEMA in turn, the 2nd time or 3rd time, went up on the roof. They took pictures. We are only eligible for about $1,500 because of maintenance problems, meaning that had we replaced the roof in the damage that occurred from the ice, then we would have been covered full for that amount of damage. Since we did not replace the roof, because the company who guaranteed their 30-year shingles said, no way, we're not going to reimburse you, you'll never get it out of those guys. Well, so that is why we're in the pickle that we are in. I did not know the full story until we got this. So at this point, yeah, that was, well, at first they weren't going to give us anything. Well, and then they got it. Everybody else had hail damage. Yes. Right. Right. But again, when the adjuster came through, he went up there and says, well, you've got used shingles. So, anyway.
Well, that's been how long ago when it was shingle?
This was 2008 when this occurred.
No, but how long before that?
11 years.
Well, yeah, you're going to have more curling. And then when hail hits it, it's going to curl. That's natural.
Well, yeah, neither you nor I or anybody else was there. But this is what we're dealing with.
So we go back to the insurance company.
Well,
we still have the same insurance company?
Yeah.
I say get an attorney. We got an attorney for the city. Have to go after him.
At this late date, yeah, that's my concern, is that this thing, we have to have that done. If you look at Clausen's, and I talked to a couple of others, and they looked at it and said this is reasonable. And we kind of agreed that we would give this contract to Dwayne since he helped and volunteered a number of things on the sidewalk project. And he also, in March, when we had this problem where it was leaking, he went up there and tacked down and redid the flashing up there. So anyway, this is where we're at. Do you know what the total is of what we have from the insurance company right now? Okay, so let's say that it's 16, and let's say that we get $1,500 from FEMA, that we're at $17,500. Okay?
And we got how much per grant?
85. So there's 25.
There's 10, 26.
So,
16 is 26.
so we're 7,500 short.
Qualify for that Renzi grant.
Yeah. I'd say put the roof on there. They don't have to know how much we have.
Right.
Now say this again.
Renzi's are giving $75,000 for Sac and Carroll County as a grant, and we qualify for it.
Okay.
So I would say that through July 7th, we need to get that in for them, but we need to take pictures of leaking here and everything.
Sure.
You know, and everything, and do up a nice something, I think, and send it to them, and hopefully we can get the rest. If we got, well, what do you mean rest? Let's go for the whole thing. And if they give us less, who cares?
Well, I mean, in one way, I feel like that we've already got an $8,000 grant that we have to justify. I mean, let's assume that some benefactor walked in and said, all right, here's $35,000, go do your roof. We would have to give that $8,000 back.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yes, I am.
I don't anticipate if they, let's say that there's
It doesn't
75,000.
mean we can't apply for
Oh, I
grants
agree.
and say we have this project, this project, this project.
Right.
Because the Renzi, they made it very broad. They made the application very broad. They made the Renzi grant very broad for community centers, for them to have more than one project that you apply for.
Well,
So
sure.
we can apply for 8 for the roof. We can apply for, you know, 3,500 for the pool fixer-uppers. I mean, there's things.
But even the roof, you know, I mean, we can even apply for 20, is what I'm saying, because the insurance money can be used for all those other projects too, we got.
Well, we still have the inside.
You know, the only money we have to use is the 8,000.
Right. I'm just saying, don't
And
push our
believe-
luck on.
we don't- But I'm just saying, they might not give
Well,
them,
do
just like
we-
we applied for 16,000 and they did, they only give us 8.
Right.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Let's find. That's what I told Chelsea. When Chelsea get some quotes on the gym, get quotes on painting, get some quotes on this. Let's figure out what it'll take to do this, and let's apply for a big chunk.
Right.
And what we get is what we get.
Well, do we have the application?
Yes.
Yes, I've already brought her down there.
Okay, so right now, what we need is, all right, do we have anybody particular you want to get quotes from, or do you want to get 2 or 3 quotes? But I mean, we can't wait on this, we got to get going. It's due July when?
7th.
Oh, well, we need this now. Okay,
And it's through Iowa Savings Bank, which is our sister's bank. So I mean, we could. I'm not going to say we could probably ask for an extension on that date, but.
well, no, let's get it in. We can get
Let's
it
get it in as soon
We
as
have somebody
possible.
come.
Okay, so let's talk about what is it that we want to do. We're going to ask for help with the roof. Okay?
Yeah.
Do we want to get pictures of the roof?
In the wall,
Yeah, definitely. In fact, I can get these pictures. I've already gotten them from
We've
Pete.
got, I was gonna have pictures of the wall.
Okay. So I think that would help our case.
I would say wall, roof, probably gym floor.
What about the pool floor?
Pool as well.
Take pictures of the pool. I mean, you know, we can apply, and if they give us 5,000, that's
Yeah,
Might not
exactly.
who
Well,
cares?
plus we're gonna do the cannabis thing, I mean, we're gonna,
Yeah, but we can use that money somewhere else
Yeah.
too.
Right.
I mean, we're not flush with assets. Yeah. We are,
Well,
we know, because we got to borrow every time to pay, and keep borrowing out of the ones we're not supposed to.
Yeah, right.
Just to pay bills, so.
Okay. Well, that's good. I wasn't aware of the Renzi grant. All right. All right, well, is there any question then about the roof? And,
But I think we should get that, you know, we could get that money.
all right, does anybody have a contractor that we are leaving out that we should ask at least give us a bid? I don't want to show favoritism to just Clausen, but
I
he's
wonder,
the...
I wonder if we should have two for Renzi's.
Well, that's what I mean. I'm talking about the Renzi
we better
grant.
get a couple.
Yeah, I think so.
I think we need to.
Primarily for the inside, correct?
Well, I think the roof too, but I mean.
Well, yeah.